Yo, we're back. So it's going to be a long day today, but an interesting day. So we have seen some very interesting panels and keynotes. So now it's time for some startups. And this is going to be fast-paced. So 5-minute presentations by the startups, and we will have an international jury here to do Q&A. So it's going to be fast-paced, and afterwards we're going to lunch. So I'd like to introduce you to the jury, and I'd like to ask the jury on stage. Brian, welcome on stage. Brian Feinstein from Bessemer Ventures, right? I don't actually know where we want you, but let me organize some chairs for you. Just stand over here. Igor Taber from Intel Capital. So how much capital do you have under your arm? Right?
Under my arm? A lot.
And in management?
The portfolio value is around $4 billion at the moment.
$4 billion. And how's that at Bessemer?
We manage about $3 billion.
$3 billion. And this is the best suit you had? No, I actually like it. It's better than my outfit. But no, cool. So we have $7 billion here on stage. And there we go. The third jury member. Hi, nice to meet you. Andreas. Come over. Andreas is from e.ventures. And you have offices in Hamburg and Palo Alto. And
in San Francisco, and in Moscow, and in Sao Paulo, and also in Tokyo.
Yeah, I think I met your colleagues in Sao Paulo a couple of months ago.
Yeah, they told me about the night you had together, so maybe there's some secrets we can share.
I hope it was a female one. How much capital do you have under your...
We have right now around 700 million under management, and we invest out of 5 dedicated funds in Brazil, in the US, in Europe, in Asia, and also in Russia and in CE.
Okay, cool. And then the last jury member, Serguei Beloussov. Do I pronounce it well?
What?
Do I pronounce that well?
More or less.
How do you pronounce it in Russian or Ukraine?
Beloussov.
Serguei Beloussov. Huh, I'm learning fast. You're from Runa Capital. You invest in startups in the region here?
We invest globally, but we have certain affinity towards Russian-speaking technology teams. But we invest globally. But it's a significant percentage of companies which we invest in, which has research and development in former Soviet Union.
Okay, cool. And I've did some research on you. You have your first fund is 130 million, 135, and you're raising a new fund of 300 million, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So there's a lot of money here on stage. I'm also an investor, and I invest about like 10 euros per startup. So it won't compare to these guys. Guys, take a seat, please. And then we have 3 sessions for you. We have Kupiqla, @TargetMe, and Squibble. And we're going to start with a round of applause, of course. Give them a warm welcome. Kupiqla. Guys, where are you from?
From Moscow.
From Moscow. How's that?
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice?
Yeah, really.
I've been told it's polluted.
Less than Kiev.
Less than Kiev. Okay. So the guys are setting up, so I'm trying to...
Attention please. At the main stage now, the first 3 finalists are pitching. Please join the main stage to watch their presentations. Thank you.
Okay, so here we go. Kupiqla, give them a hand. 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes, I'll cut you off.
Good afternoon. I'm very proud to present you today our Kupiqla service. it is almost it is almost 1 year that we spent investigating. Thank you. Investigating different social media, social networks, to understand better the behavior of the personalities in them, and at the end we decided to focus on the value and the influence of the person inside the major social networks. Right now we already on a live stage after the different different stages that we passed before. And our idea is that certainly people are not talking with the brands, with the shops. They're talking one to another. And it is very, very boring for them if they see a lot of advertising around their account pages. And we tried to make this easy for them, make this really interesting and fun. Decision was to make something simple, like a like button in the Facebook, where everybody can press and receive a discount in online shop. And this would be really an interaction between online shop and online shop and the personal the user. Okay, I will go with that just to show you. Sorry for that. So we first decided that we will never disturb our customers, that we really respect their influence at their audience. We always show their profit, and we bring a very clear and transparent analysis to the shops and to the users themselves. As I told before, solution is the button. And the algorithm is like this. First, when the person is clicking this button and requesting a discount in the shop, we analyze his weight in the social network, his influence. This is not just a number of his friends. This is really a deep analysis of all his activities and his neighboring surrounding. And after that, we really, together with the shop, everything is automatically, make a discount offer. Then it is a final deal, and then it is a special conversion process together with the shop. How it works? So first, person is clicking the button, then authorize via his most favorite social network. Then it is a process. It takes about 1 minute to analyze him. And at the end, he is proposed to make a post at his social network about this shop. And this post is not a direct advertising. This is just a story that he was there, saw interesting things, etc. And then he received a discount coupon. This is how it looks like in Twitter, for example. We have a very detailed analytical system for shops, and who is paying for that? For sure, first the shop have to have to make a discount, and then for every closed deal, if the person really buy, we charge price about 60 cents. Our team, very small but brilliant team. I do not have now time to speak more, but you can come to our place and meet us. The final thing what I would like to tell you that right now our service is focused on a small and medium shops that can't allow themselves to have big budgets for social media marketing or advertising, and then can use our service. But for the bigger ones, right now we already have a working AP model that allows very easy to integrate to big shop platforms. So, and the last story that comes from the last week that we had a very good chance to see how this conversion is working. Because only one person bought some automotive spares using our button, and in 2 days this shop received 9 more customers already bought their spare parts, and they came from this recommendation. So that's it. Questions are welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, I have a question. Can I ask the first question?
Yes, sure. Sergei.
So I actually don't understand what you do. Can you explain it again?
Okay.
So
5 minutes
first
more.
of all, may I say there were some technical issues that he couldn't do anything about, so that made the first part of the pitch pretty hard.
Unfortunately, yes, the first part was really difficult.
Can you explain it quick, like very quick?
In 2 words. In 2 words. It's easy. We have really an idea that we provide a tool for online shops to give a discount to the really to the people that can be really interesting for them to increase the knowledge about their products, about themselves via social networks. And also this helps to raise the loyalty of these customers. And it is so a button that can be integrated in the shop, then the analytical process to allow shop understand how valuable this customer is. Then shop is decided what discount to offer, and then at the end it receives a really good recommendation in the social network. And this is not an advertising, but this is really a live recommendation in the news feed or.
Okay, I love the Russian interpretation of 2 words, but
Sorry for that.
So
Yeah, no
at
problem.
what
You have a
stage
question?
at the buying process you're offering this tool to your customers?
Sorry.
If I have a shop, at what stage of the buying process I'm offering or I'm showing this button the customer can use?
So you mean how shop is really integrating this or designing the proposal for
You just told us that you will include a button in the shop.
Yeah.
And my question is, at what stage of the buying process this button is shown to the customer?
It's easy. It's easy. It is a product with a price, with everything, and just our button to pay less.
Yeah, as far as I understand, it's a buy button. So it's at the end of the cycle. You click buy, and then you see, hey, you can get this. You can get a discount if you tweet it or if you share it on Facebook.
Special offer for the product.
Igor.
So who decides? So I assume you let the shop decide what discount to provide based on how influential the potential buyer is
It's
in his
easy.
social network?
Together with shop, we are deciding first the intervals of the discount, and then we give recommendations to the shop, or shop can decide it by themselves, and they are setting to the any discount level to the influence level. So they can design themselves.
How do you measure influence?
It's not for 5 minutes because
No, but is it like only the amount of followers you have, or do you have more metrics?
Making it easy, we analyze the profile of the customer. We analyze his friends and activities of this customer and activities of his friends. We analyze what they are writing, so it is context analysis as well. And that's why we are using also categories for the shop. So shop can tell that they're interested in the people who are photographers.
Okay.
And then this Kupiqla system will look for the people who are really influencers among photographers.
Okay, so give an example here. Brian here likes suits. How many followers do you have on Twitter, Brian?
Very few.
So how many?
Maybe 15.
15. He has 15, including his mother. So Brian buys a suit, and you say, "Hey, get a discount." You click on the Twitter button. You analyze him. You see he has 15 Twitter followers, but from those Twitter followers, his mom is included. But the others are like high-profile suit makers. How much discount does he get?
Good question. Good question. For sure, it is decision of the shop, but we are recommending to have the minimum of the discount. So, and this minimum should be really at least at the level of the cost of delivery, for example. So it would be really free delivery in this case, or something like that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
But
Give
this
him a
is
hand.
more marketing.
Kupiqla.
Thank you.